Kelley. It's great to see you. You look so beautiful. I know you're fresh off of Coachella. How was it?
We had an absolute blast. There was a big group of us. I actually had a partnership, so I got to invite so many of my really great friends, and we had a blast.
Yeah. What was your favorite act to see?
You know what? I'm going to give it to Green Day.
Okay.
It was crazy. I didn't expect to have so many, core old-time memories.
Sure, right?
And I was like, oh my God, this brings me back to, when I was in high school. So we all had a blast watching Green Day.
Definitely.
Really cool.
You had the time of your life, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know, Bachelor Nation was a buzz because there's a picture of you and Pete. So explain what happened.
Yeah. So Peter and I have the same agency, and I had a partnership. It was actually a really cool partnership. They set us up. I think they gave us 10 hotel rooms. They gave us 10 tickets for me to bring a bunch of my friends. And my agent was leaving early, and he left on Saturday, and Pete said, hey, can I come and stay in his room? Can I have his ticket? And I was like, sure. So he was hanging out with us because we kind of had an extra spot, and he needs somewhere to stay.
So was that the first time that you've seen him in a while? Do you guys still talk?
No, I haven't seen Peter in almost over 2 years. That was the first time I saw him. Well, I ran into him briefly at Fashion Week, but I was in a different relationship at that time, and I didn't think it would be the most respectful thing to be hanging out with my ex. So we didn't really speak there, but yeah, that was the first time that we reconnected and talked in over 2 years.
Was it awkward, fun?
No. Peter and I were we weren't ever really awkward. We always got along. We were always great friends. I think he said something this weekend, and he was like, Kel, you're like the sister I never had. And I was like, okay, that's maybe a little awkward. But, we always get along, but we definitely butt heads. So it's maybe a sibling thing.
Sure.
I don't know how to compare it, but that's what he said to me. I was like, I'm a little creeped out by that one. But I also kind of understand what you mean.
Yeah, definitely.
So no, we get along, but
that's good.
Yeah.
It's staying in the friend-sibling zone right now.
That's so weird to say. It's so weird to say. Yes.
Do you look back at the relationship now with fond memories? Because I know, obviously, breakups are always messy sometimes.
Yes, I always said Peter and I always had a lot of fun together. Yeah. We always did. But do I think we're meant to be? No, I don't. Yeah. I think we butt heads too much. I think the way that our brains work is just a little bit different. I think I'm probably a little bit more serious-natured and the way that I do things versus him. He's a little bit more playful, which is fine. But I think, we butt heads on it. Where I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, what do you mean? So it's like something like that, And I highly respect him. I think he's great. But yeah, I don't think that one's meant to be.
Yeah, no. Do you still talk to his family at all? Or
no.
It's always hard when you break up with somebody.
This was the first time that I've spoken to him in a while. Yeah. So I think that was a start.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people after you appeared on Jason's podcast, everyone's like, Kelley and Jason need to date immediately. Did you feel like the vibe between the two of you?
I love Jason. Yeah. I will start there. I love Jason. I have always gotten along well with Jason forever. Again, I feel like I haven't been as close to this group. I was dating someone outside the franchise for a while. And so I'm just starting to get back and see these people that I feel like I haven't seen for a while. But Jason is amazing. We get along, and
Any maybe dates in the future? Has anything happened since the podcast?
So we'll be together at Stagecoach.
Okay.
I actually work with Jason's agency. Okay. And I'm great friends with the people that we work with. So we'll all be there for Stagecoach, and then I feel like we're always kind of around doing the same thing. But I love him. He's great. We catch up quite often, maybe once a week, but we vibe really well. But I don't know. I just don't think I'm in a place to date yet.
Yes, because like you said, you're kind of fresh out of a relationship, getting back on the dating scene. So you kind of want to ease back into it. I love that everybody, as soon as you get single, as soon as you're single, who are you dating next, right? It's let me breathe.
Crazy. I think right now I'm dating 3 or 4 different guys out in the press. So
you're I forgot about this. Would you ever? Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
That's it.
Would you ever go back on a Bachelor type of dating show again?
They asked me to go on Paradise.
Okay.
no, I don't. You know what? I said to them, I was like, I'm 33 years old. I think I'm getting to a place where like I'm ready to seriously date. Sure. I don't know if my person's gonna be me finding them in paradise. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I felt like I was kind of an outcast, and I said something recently. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I really fit in. And someone laughed, and they're like, Kelley, you never did. And I was like, okay. But I just don't think I like fit into that world.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely just felt like, so I don't know if it's like the right decision for me to go back.
Definitely.